Howdy folks. Quick update before I cook some food. Back in Huntsville. Yeah, last time I talked to you was before my off-the-grid adventures weren't that successful. I almost got the van stuck like 2 more times. Just muddy, and the Forest Service said I was on a road that any car could go on, but like I was passing lifted Jeeps. They were looking at me like I was crazy. It wasn't too bad. It was just the mud because it had rained, so I just bailed. I didn't want to like get stuck. Just had a weird feeling, so I bailed on that, and I went to a. Plus, it was the weekend, so everyone was out. Like, there might have been spots if it wasn't the weekend, but I talked to some old timer in his little like, I don't know, gator thing, whatever, and he was like, "I like your beard." Just talked about. He's like, "Is your wife in there?" I was like, "Nope. Got a cat. He's cool." And then he's like, "All right, man, keep on keeping on." But then I stayed at a trailhead, the Walls of Jericho Trail, which that's my first time camping at a trailhead, I think. At least that I can remember. Like a major trailhead, like I was in the parking lot. And it was alright. The only thing is I didn't put my like screen up because it was kind of hot, my like window cover, and I was trying to just lay down and take a nap or something after driving. Yeah, after looking for all those campsites, I was like, fuck, I needed to decompress. And like I sat up like 10 minutes in, and there's just a lady, some old lady, or just some like mom looking in my van. I was like, what is going on? And then I looked to the right, and her daughter's like taking a piss, like using my van as like coverage. And I was like, oh, well, you guys, I can tell this is your first rodeo. You're supposed to do the old dirty bird, because she didn't. She just froze, didn't know how to alert her daughter. Just see her pulling up her pants. I'm like, why didn't you use the outhouse? But then I went in the outhouse later, and I was like, oh yeah, that's probably why. And then I hiked. Did a 5-mile hike, which was okay. It was worth it. I like followed some people like a half hour after them. I did like the Bear Den Trail, which was not the Walls of Jericho Trail, because that had a waterfall, but I'm sure it was dried up because it's a winter or frozen or something. So I did the 5 miles, and I saw the people in front of me just eating their food, and then I got in my car, and then like shortly after they went and did the other hike. I was like, man, fucking tryhards. Gonna crank out 6 more miles. But yeah, then I drove back to Alabama, and shortly after getting back to civilization, I got that weird feeling again that I had a couple weeks ago. It came back. And so, to stifle it, I drank 12 seltzers, which was actually, and I called my brother, which was actually cool. And I made some, I'll show you my art later. Made some cool little projects. I walked through Lowe's after drinking like 5 seltzers. That was fun. And then today, I just went to the Jiu-Jitsu 10th Planet in Huntsville and had a sweet time there. Now I feel great. We'll see how long this lasts. I was seeing other people's videos on YouTube about how they're feeling lately, and apparently a lot of people, or just people I fuck with, spiritual nutcases and your general yahoos and riffraff, have been feeling weird, so some people equated it to 5G. G. Which is interesting, because I don't feel that way when I'm off the grid. At all. So yeah, as soon as my cell phone service is gone, I'm like, alright. So, that's a good hypothesis. But, yeah, it was great. Great jiu-jitsu. I loved the gym. It was sick. It was perfect size, good amount of people, various skill levels. Coach was cool. I actually, first time, at least that I can remember, I put a kid to sleep. He started snoring, which made me feel good. Not like good in an evil way. It just was like, yeah, you should have tapped me. And I was like getting nervous, or not nervous, but I was like, I had the choke sunk in. I like chokes. Like, I would never want to like hear someone's elbow pop from an arm bar. I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? Tap. But putting someone to sleep is like, well, no danger. And the kid was huge. He was my size, which I always forget that I'm huge. But tapping someone else out that's my size feels good. It's like, well, there's not too many people walking around that can fuck with me. Unless they're trained, of course. Yeah, took his back, sunk in the rear naked, had the body triangle with the other leg laced, so it was like, dude. And then I was under the chin. I was just like, I had time, I don't know, I was very present in my rolls until I got tired, like 7 rolls in, but yeah, and then I just squeezed, and then I did the breathe thing, which is a technique I learned, like a finishing technique. You just take a big deep breath, and it expands your chest, and this choke gets super tight, and I was like, how is he not tapping? I'm like, dude, everything is, and I was even, yeah, the body triangle pushing away, and then like, I don't know, something just felt, I was like, dude, so I just let go, and yeah, he was snoring, and I was like, oh, noise. And then I triangled another kid, and he said the lights were going out, and I was like, nice, 'cause that was really tight as well. I mean, I got handled by the professor there, the black belt, but it felt good to dish it out. Yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. I still don't have a plan, like, beyond this, what I'm doing right now. I wish yeah, I don't know. I already asked the guy if I could train for like a week, and he was like, sure. I kind of just I don't know. I'm like asking for what I want in reality more, and it's working. Yeah, I'm at Cracker Barrel if I said that. It's the Cracker Barrels and the Planet Fitnesses here are kind of shit. Wish they were a little better, and there's no like off-grid camping at all, so I don't know. It made me feel better that they were shut down for the snow all last week, because like, I don't know, I felt like I was missing out, I guess, being sick and running from the cold, but no one was training, so yeah, I don't even want to speculate on what I'm going to do beyond Friday or whatever.